Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, and we're getting ready to celebrate good times. Come on, Series 1 Celebration 2026 is here. So these dropped recently, just in the past like 2 weeks, something like that. And I wanted to bring them to you because they were fun last year, and I figured let's see if they're any fun this year. So we're able to grab these from my local Walmart. They were 50 bucks each, which I believe was the same price last year. And let's go ahead and get things started. Take a look at what we get in each one of these. It's the only format they're available in. And it's a big, for those that don't recall, Celebration was the first time they did it was last year for 2025 Series 1. And it's really a combination for collectors that have been around for a few years of Opening Day and Big League, which both of them no longer exist. I think even Big League is now gone away, but the box is kind of like dusty, weird. But so let's take a look here. So on the box we have 14 packs, 14 cards per pack, 196 cards, which is kind of your standard mega box. Look for exclusive celebration-based confetti parallels, and also look for holofoil retail parallels, or holofoil parallels, which I think is the same as any regular Series 1. Nothing there. Junk. And there's some of the different things you can get. Once again, the Game Day Drip is back. The mascots are back. You can get relics and autographs from the mascots. Chase Topps Dynasty mascot autographs. There you go. Mascots Game Day Drip Perennial All-Stars. And I think they even have the 8-bit ballers or whatever, which is one of my favorites. But let's dive in, as we have quite a bit to get through in this episode, or video, whatever you want to call it. Get all the packs out of both boxes. Set was a lot more difficult to find last year. I did notice this year it was actually up on Target.com for a couple of days, so maybe it won't be as difficult to find as it was last year. But here we go. Love diving into some new stuff. Also, for those that don't recall or don't know last year, these are really just a lot more base Series 1, just with different inserts. And obviously different parallels that you can grab. So don't be too surprised when you see how, this is the exact same card you're seeing in Series 1. Because even the back, still labeled as Series 1 and everything, and these can very easily go into your sets if you're building sets, etc. So there we go. Will Benson, Casey Schmidt. There's Bubba Chandler. There's also, Dugout Peaks, and I think Walk This Way, which was a couple of shorter printed stuff that used to appear in, I forget if it first appeared in Opening Day, but they were pretty rare short prints. And then there's also hidden mascot cards, which are pretty cool, similar to the hidden elf cards from the holiday boxes. And we get McCutcheon on 1991 insert. Get Bryce Harper on the Titans of the Game. There's our mascot, TC Bear, Twin City Bear, and 8-bit ballers, Bobby Witt. Love 8-bit ballers. So like I said, we also will have Game Day Drip, so we'll make a little bit of room. And the Perennial All-Stars, that's the other one that we're forgetting here. So let's see here. So a slightly augmented release, I guess, is kind of the way to look at it, right? It is still Series 1, but there's some other things to look for and collect, which make it a little more interesting and a little more fun. I should have 2 videos on this because I have some more coming as well. We got a Jonah Tong flipped upside down. Oh, Sparkle Parallel. Absolute banger right there. There we go. Best card so far. Jonah Tong Sparkle. Not numbered, but as I say, still a short printed card, so we'll take it. Stars of the MLB, of course, still in here. Oh, there we go. The perennial All-Stars are beautiful. Look at that. Shohei. There's no reason that card can't go for 20 bucks right now, probably. His market is so hot. It's crazy. Just came back from a card show. You will see a video on that within the next week or two, once I get everything totaled up. But they were selling his Stars of the MLB for like $2. They were selling his Titans of the Game for $6. And that was like an average price. So I'm like, dang, that must be the eBay price for these things, which, again, barring any kind of injury, he's going to have his market's just going to be insane this year. Jacob Mizorowski. So something to keep an eye out on for sure. Ooh, we get a numbered Nick Kurtz 8-bit baller. Bam! And it looks amazing with his yellow uni. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Numbered to 50. What does that say? 29 of 50, something like that. Gorgeous card. I love it. I think I pulled a numbered 8-bit baller last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Bryce Harper. Greatest hits, Christian Yelich. So another insert. PCA, Titans of the Game. And there's our game day drip. So let's move the Stars of the MLB out. We all know what they look like. Ellie De La Cruz. And we get a Kyle Teal 8-bit. Hoping to be able to put together the entire set plus the insert sets, which I was able to do last year from, I think I ended up with 4 boxes, which I think is what I'm going to end up opening this year. So hopefully that'll work itself out, because love the new inserts, or the inserts that they put in these anyway. There's Aaron Judge, the captain, Gary Carpenter, and we got a couple of cards flipped over. Let's see what we got now. And then we got our Stars of MLB, Lindor. We get another, oh, these are confetti parallels. That's right. I think I did the same thing last year and confused these for the like the sand glitter, because they look very similar. But Addison Barger, and there's the glitter. So see, look, to me they look very similar, but maybe they're not all that similar. But now we're just running out of all kinds of room here. Chris Sale, perennial All-Stars. And Rose Red, as we continue to build the mascot insert set. But still, the Jonah Tong was a nice confetti pull for sure. Colson Montgomery going to lead this pack off. Again, one of the top rookies you're after in Series 1. We will continue to point those out just for anybody who may be new, or anybody who's unsure what the rookie checklist exactly looks like in terms of the different values and stuff. We get Junior Caminero on the 91. Chase Burns. Perennial All-Star Bryce Harper, followed by Game Day Drip Vladdy Jr. I thought they were an odd card last year, but they kind of grew on me, so I think they're a bit cooler looking this year. It'll be interesting to see how many players have like cowboy attire on. I feel like there were like 3 last year. Had, you know, cowboy hat, bolo tie, all that kind of stuff. Mr. Witt, Mookie Betts, Carlos Rodon, and once again another upside down card, Brian Abreu. So I guess you get a confetti parallel in every pack, which is quite nice. Corbin Carroll, Mariner Moose, and there's Shohei's 8-bit baller. I'm going to put a $10 to $15 price tag on that bad boy too. Oh man, it's funny because for those that aren't aware, like seriously, just look it up on eBay. His market is nuts. Some of his rookie inserts are going for like $150, ungraded, raw. So Jack Caglione, one of the top fellas you're after. Owen Cassee, another top guy. Kyle Teal, yet another top guy. And we get Francisco Lindor on the, I always forget this, big ticket player. Now we're really out of room. Mr. Schemes. And our perennial all-star is Vladdy Jr. Oh, geez. There we go. And Mrs. Met. And we're on to the second half of box number 1. I think the first half was pretty darn successful. I'll take a numbered Nick Kurtz. And a nice confetti parallel of one of the top rookie pitchers. Hopefully we get one of those hidden mascot ones because they're pretty fun looking. And I'm also curious if they're flipped upside down or if they're just randomly in the pack. All right, so we get a few more cards upside down. Titans of the game is Soto. Confetti parallel, Vladdy Jr. And Colby Thomas is our opening day parallel. So this is a neat one. You can see the opening day kind of printed in the background. Very similar to the All-Star Game cards that they had last year. So we'll toss him in a thing. Why not? I mean, he is a rookie, and I think you might get one of these a box. So definitely on the rarer side. Corbin Carroll, game day drip, looking sharp. And Roman Anthony on the 8-bit baller. Couldn't have asked for a better start for the inserts and such. Trevor Larnach. We get Rhett Lauder. Jacob Wilson. Roman Anthony, and here you go. Once again, still arguable, I suppose, but considered to be the #1 rookie in the set. Marcelo Meyer. Oop, took too many cards. Brett Beatty's going to be our next. This is a hollow foil. All right, so no confetti in this one. Brady House on the 91. It's a good one. Ellie. Christian Yelich, perennial all-star. And just Chicago White Sox mascot. That's another thing that this set kind of reminds me. There are a lot of teams that either don't have a mascot or just have a very generic name like that. Jose Ramirez. Yuri Perez. Not too much going on here. Cal Raleigh. Having a rough start to the 26 campaign. Dylan Beavers. I will take that on the confetti. Loving it. Aaron Buxton. 8-bit baller. Owen Cassee. And there's Shohei game day drip. Rocking the leather jacket and white t-shirt look. Interesting. So with this pack, we have, including this pack, we have 4 packs left to Mega Box number 1. Now, I believe the mascot relics are a pretty difficult pull. I didn't end up getting one last year, but once again, one of those things that I haven't looked up the odds on. Jack Caglione, Titans of the game. Mr. Red. And Carson Williams on the 8-bit ballers. I mean, I know it's a retail product, but I feel like you could have eliminated the Titans and the stars of the MLB from this release, but I suppose it's still a retail one, so they got to put it in there. Oh, jeez. There we go. Can't be messing up my piles, especially this early in the game. Still got quite a bit to open. Gilbert, we got Boyd, Horwitz, Basallo, upside down for some reason. Or upside down, you know, top to bottom anyway. Adolis Garcia is our next confetti. The Miz, Jacob Mizorowski, stars of the MLB. Perennial All-Star PCA. Love the colors. And Raymond, Tampa Bay. 2 to go. Loperfido, Avila. There's Bryce. Alex Freeland just had a nice start to his Dodger career. Devers and the Giants have not had a good start to the year. You have Yankiel Fernandez on the 91. J-Rod. Game day drip Gunner. I mean, that's how you come to the ballpark. I feel like that's later on when he's already like headed to the field. But Hal Ripken Jr., come on. Did not know he was in this set, but love that. And last pack of box number 1. Jeremy Pena, T. Brian Hayes, J-Rod. Got gold card coming. Jack Perkins. It's flipped right side up, which is a bit strange, but 1694 of 2026, so we end up with 2 numbered cards. And we get Judge, followed by Royce Lewis on the Confetti, Ezekiel Tovar on the Sand Glitter, Pete Alonso, perennial All-Star, now an Oriole, and this Swinging Friar for San Diego. So that is box number 1. And I think it was pretty darn fun. A lot of really cool inserts. And of course we end up with the 2 numbered cards in the gold and the Kurtz. And then we get Jonah Tong on the Confetti and Colby Thomas on the opening day. I would say that those are the highlights for now. Let me just throw the gold in a soft sleeve. And let's move right to box number 2. I don't want to hold you here for 30 minutes. See if we can't speed her up a little bit. Satake Yoshida. Cam Schlittler. Oh man, if this is a parallel, it's going to be another nice one. It is a hollow foil, so another nice one. Might be a little off top to bottom, but I'll take it. Very nice. We get a Shohei Profiles. Like I said, save up your Shoheis, people, because they are going up. Yelich and White Sox mascot. Schmidt. We get Cody Freeman, Duvall, Jack Leiter, another good young pitcher. We get another gold, which is also flipped right side up. Very strange. I guess that's part of this one. And it's Edward Cabrera. Let's see. 662 of 2026. So 1 numbered card so far. We get an Adam Frazier Confetti. We get another Game Day Drip Shohei. So we're just raking in that Shohei dough. And Owen Cassee. Jack Caglione. It takes 2 cards. Pretty funny with all the headlines nowadays between, or I don't know if it's too many headlines, but a lot of talk of Francisco Lindor and Juan Soto not getting along. Again, at least the people I talk to that follow the Mets more closely seem to say that there's nothing to those rumors whatsoever. It's just people making stuff up, and we just keep messing up these piles. Come on. Apologies. There we go. Dylan Beavers goes there. Vladdy. We got Ellie on the Titans. Cam Devaney on the Confetti. Dylan Smith on the opening day. At least another rookie, so I'll take it. Again, rookies are big names. They're kind of the preferred, right, when it comes to parallels and such. We get Dinger, and we get Chase Burns for the first time, I believe, on the 8-bit baller. We get Rhett Lauder, Jeremiah Jackson. Sometimes you see those cards and they just don't look familiar no matter how many times you've gone through this stuff. And our big ticket player, Ronald Acuna Jr. Roman Anthony on the Stars, the MLB. Clayton Kershaw, perennial All-Stars. And Baxter for the Diamondbacks. Nice that they're giving old Kersh a little send-off there. Young, there's Owen to see again. Jonah Tong on his base card. Awesome. Paul Skeens. Got Roman Anthony, Titans of the Game. Keibert Ruiz, Confetti. Yellow. Oh, this is going to be numbered. To 399, Christian Yelich. 366 of 399. Yellow or gold sand glitter. I'm going to guess it has to be yellow because most golds are to 50. So, 2 numbered cards, which was the same output as the first. And we still have quite a bit to go, so let's see if that changes. Matt Chapman, Game Day Drip, and 8-Bit Baller Ellie. So a couple of new ones there. Drew Gilbert. Travis Adams. Jack Perkins. Carson Williams on the 91. Caglione on Titans again. Mr. Red. And Carson Williams, 8-Bit Baller. So double Carson Williams pack there. Trevor Rogers had a brilliant opening day for my O's. Bubba Chandler shows up. Warming Bernabel. Will Warren. And Quinn Priester. Jacob Mizorowski. Quinn Priester on the Confetti. PCA, Perennial All-Star, and Raymond, who it's at least the second time we've seen that. Colson Montgomery. Kyle Backus. Jacob Melton. Bo Naylor. Greatest hits, this time Jason Dominguez, who has started his campaign in AAA. J-Rod Titans, Game Day Gunner, and another Cal, so I'll take that. Yeah, it was interesting that he started in the minors, and now it sounds like it's hard to tell if it'll be him or Spencer Jones that eventually gets called up. Kind of which guy will be first. Acuna, Hunter Brown, Jonathan India. And we get a Zach Wheeler. Nope, holofoil. Don Mattingly, 91. Mookie Betts. Perennial All-Stars, Bobby Witt. And Slider. We have 6 packs to go, including this one. Christian Moore. Jacob Mizorowski. Carson Whisenhunt. Judge. We get Jackson Holiday on the Confetti. And Bob Seymour on the Sand Glitter. Pete Alonso. Swinging Friar. Mr. Arenado, Jacob Wilson, Roman Anthony again. Take as many of that one as they got. And we get Jonathan India on the Confetti. Ricky Henderson, 8-Bit, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Game Day Drip. 3 to go. Come on now, aiming for that big mascot relic. Give me like a 101 Mr. Met. I think those were all veterans. James Wood. Christian Yelich, McCutcheon, and Tatis on the perennial All-Stars. A couple of new ones there. Joey Loperfido, Bryce, Marcelo Meyer, PCA on the profiles, Skeens, Titans of the Game, Bernie Brewer, and Alex Freeland, 8-bit baller. Last pack. Let's see if we can get a little lucky. Catch a little bit of fire here. Augustin Ramirez, Otto Kemp, ooh, Paul Skeens, going to be a parallel of some sort. It is the Confetti. Perennial All-Star, Kyle Tucker, and Wally the Green Monster. So there we go. That's 2 mega boxes worth of 2026 Series 1 Celebration. Each one came with 2 numbered cards. Each one came with a gold, so I'm not sure whether to expect that or not. And then obviously a secondary numbered card. Didn't do phenomenally in the parallels, although the Schlittler, who's pitching super well, holofoil, and the Jonah Tong should be very good. But overall, these are a recommend if you can get them for 50 bucks, because they're fun. Not to mention you have the ability to pull some really cool stuff. Like I said, there are hidden mascot ones that, I mean, maybe I didn't get any. I'll go back and take a look. Nothing jumped out. And like I said, I don't know exactly where they are, if they're in the back of the pack or not. Certainly let me know down in the comments below if you've opened these and found them. And let me know how your luck's been. If you pulled anything sweet, certainly let me know. I'd be curious. But with that said, we're going to wrap this one up. I don't want to take up too much time here. If you enjoyed this opening or any of my content, please head down below, hit that subscribe button, click the like button while you're there. We put out videos every Monday and Friday. You can click that little notification bell to be notified when we put out a new video. And the name of the game here is just to have fun, as I like to say every time. This is not a... it's kind of a judgment-free type of thing. Like, we're just having fun. It's really not a matter of, pulling the absolute best things or anything like that. I just love opening cards. So I'd love to have you guys along for the ride. And the last thing I want to say is just thank you. Thank you guys very much. I truly appreciate you guys. It's so much fun creating these videos, and seeing your response to them is, it's kind of like the icing on top of the cake. So thank you guys. I truly appreciate that. But with that said, let's get you out of here under that 30 minutes, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.